What's up everyone, welcome to Gambit's guide for the Silverback TAC-41P. Now, obviously I have the TAC-41P over here, and I'm going to show you all the unique and interesting features that the TAC-41P comes with. First of all, eject the magazine, safety first, and this gun's already cleared from the chamber, but if you have one, be sure to clear chamber first. To disassemble this gun, it's not completely toolless. They actually require tool, but the tools are all inclusive and is very self-contained, given if you haven't lost anything yet. So start, go over to the cheek piece, unscrew this cap. Be really careful not to lose the screw nut from here. Do not lose that. Over here, take out the screw, cheek piece comes off. There is a piece of rubber. Now you're gonna try and pry it out, and voila. Here are the tools it comes with. Pour it out. You may need to fondle and try and get the other one out. First of all, let's take out the quick detach barrel. You're gonna need the screw that has a thread on the other side. Take the hex key side and just loosen these 3 screws over here. You don't need to completely unthread it. There you go. Once it's loosened, what you want to do is take the barrel and twist it clockwise. You see it shift, and then the whole unit just comes off like that. And a nifty little feature, the hop up actually self-reset. So if you turn the dial to 9 and you turn past back to 0, it will self-reset. So if you try to turn it backwards, it will not work. So that's one of the cool features that Silverback has included into this little assembly. Next, we're gonna take out the bolt. Again, using the tool that has a threading. This time you're gonna use a thread. Feed through the trigger guard. You'll see there is a metal rod in here that has internal threading. You're gonna thread this through there. Screw it in, but you don't need to screw it completely. And then just pull outwards. This comes off, and the bolt should just come off as such. And now remember to not lose this piece. And technically, you can fit everything in your backpack and it's good to go. So I'm gonna tell you how to reinstall this because it gets a bit tricky that you need to be aware of, but more on that later. Now, what we're gonna go through is how to change the gun from lefty to righty or vice versa. Right now, the bolt is set to right-hand setting. To change it to a left-hand setting, first you want to take this piece right here on the side, push it through so the whole thing comes off. Okay. Now you're gonna flip it the other way around and reinsert it. Like such. That's done. Over here, to switch it to the other side, this actually requires another tool that does not include, you will need some extra tools. You'll need a 3mm hex key as well as a 10mm wrench. So over here you see the cocker handle as well as a rubber piece. You're gonna use your way, can be nails, can be a knife, to pry out the rubber piece. Then you're gonna use the 10mm wrench and unscrew the cocker handle. Once that's unscrewed, then you can put it to the other threading. So don't mix that up. Once that's done, reinsert the rubber piece. Next is the hex keys over here. This one requires the 3mm hex key. All you have to do is just loosen it. That's it, you don't need to take it out. And again, use the tool that comes with the threading to loosen the hex key on top. This will require you to take it off completely. And be really careful. Take out only the top cap. The handle needs to stay there. Once that's done, take out this metal piece and put it to the other hole. So the tool over here, cooking handle, has 2 holes. You're going to swap it to a different one and reinsert everything back. And then 3mm hex key, tighten it again. Right? Okay, once you assembled everything back according to the instruction I said earlier, several things you want to check. The flip of the cocking handle will not go beyond the 45 degree, well, more or less, roughly. And also, when the cocking handle is flipped up, make sure the screws and also the cylinder and piston are all aligned. Once that's done, make sure this part, together with screws, are facing downwards. You're going to insert into sniper rifle Type 41P. Pull the trigger so that the bolt can go in. Once it's in, it should just lock in place like so. Now next, remember this little piece, the rod. Now there's a flat side. Make sure that's facing outwards. You reinstall your bolt, and then the bolt is in lock position. Now what you want to do is the flat side facing forward. Go in from here and a firm push. Make sure everything, you hear the click, lock, everything was confirmed. Unscrew it, and you're good to go. Turn around, check, and you're good. To reinstall the barrel, you are going to look for the cut over here, the L-shaped cut. Tilt it at a 45-degree angle to the right. Reinsert it. Once you feel the slot it's in, twist it, and then tighten these 3 screws. And there you have it. Now the rifle is in a left-handed setting. Alright, so to install the base spacers, remember that you need to actually see the word that says TAC 41. That faces where the muzzle is. Do not mix that up because they are directional. Stack however many you want, and then you're going to use the tool with the threading to unscrew the 2 screws on the buttstock. So put that over here. Right. You're just going to loosen it up. You don't have to completely remove it, though you can. That's also a method. Okay. Now, what you can do is, remember, TAC 41 facing forward. Insert 1, and let's do 2 here. Push it forward. Now you're just going to tighten it. You don't have to really tighten it too much. And there you have it. Once everything is done, screw goes back into the cheek piece. Now notice that there's actually a mold inside that holds these pieces accordingly to their size. So don't mix that up. Slot them back. Now reinsert the rubber piece. Now you shouldn't have to force it in. Everything should fit in just nice and snug. Then cheek piece. screw always go in from the left side. And then the knob, as well as the lug nut. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, guys.
Left pocket, right pocket, relish, something back, baby, steady.